What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this hump day. I'm doing well myself. I'm telling you, these weeks are really flying by. You understand? But nevertheless, I'm glad to be into this hump day, this Wednesday. And I'm sure a lot of you too. Well, this story right here comes out of Roseville, Michigan. And, well, let's get into this video and then I'll give my commentary on it.
And it all started with angry words exchanged on social media, and witnesses say it ended with the dog being used as a weapon.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig talked to the owner of that dog in Roseville.
This isn't the first time these two different groups have confronted each other, and it's an ongoing dispute over two teenagers who are seeing each other.
That dog knew exactly what it was doing, and they brought it out as a weapon.
Neighbors we talked to said it was hard to watch a dog let loose to attack a man. The dog's owner, William Lafave, said his 19-year-old stepson let the dog go to protect him.
Somebody yelled knife, and that's why the dog was let go. When the dog was let go, the dog did his job to make sure he protected me from getting stabbed by the individual.
But we talked to the 20-year-old man who was bitten multiple times by the dog, and he said he did not have a knife. And we talked to 3 witnesses who told us the same thing, and they said Lafave is the one who threw the first punch.
There was no knife at all.
Today, Roseville Police came to talk to Lafave, who wouldn't open the door for officers. He said they wanted his dog Zuma.
They said that they wanted the dog. I told them the dog wasn't here. They wanted paperwork, all that. I said I had my paperwork on the dog, all that.
This was the first fight that sparked it all yesterday afternoon. William Lafave's 19-year-old stepson and his 17-year-old boy and his friends who live in the neighborhood exchanged angry words in front of Lafave's house. Then there was another fight down the street, and 32-year-old William Lafave confronted this man who told us he hadn't been involved in any fight. But some say Lafave's ego was bruised, and his stepson went after the man because he'd come with the others. That man ending up with stitches after getting bit multiple times.
Maybe they should have came over, and that's as simple as that. But when the adult should have been the adult, and the adult was not the adult.
Roseville Police say they are investigating and will forward their findings to prosecutors. In Roseville, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Kim.
I don't know where that headstone shit come from. Y'all excuse that. It just popped up out of nowhere. Well, as you can see, that was some straight bullshit right there. You understand? This fat, keg belly white boy right here, mad because he got his ass whooped and took it out on, I guess, a guy that was just happened to be in the neighborhood or even with the guy who whooped his ass, prior to that. You see? So it took his whole family plus his dog, to go out there and jump this young man. See, and Roseville Police supposed to be investigating the multiple fights, on the one street, including release of dog to attack the man. But you got it right here, all on camera. What went down? You understand? Now, as far as I'm concerned, if the police really cared, they would have took Lafave keg belly ass. They would have took the 19-year-old boy. You understand? For letting that dog loose. They did not need that dog. And as you can see, Lafave, whatever his name is, you see, Doughboy, was the first one to approach that guy. He took the first punch. And when that guy started fighting back, then the other coward, the 19-year-old, let the pit bull loose. You see? And also, those kids out there, the ones that were joining in, they also should be put in child protective service or even juvenile court somewhere for what took place. See? So see, the police ain't really, investigating this the way they should be. See? And the dog should be quarantined and then put down. As far as I'm concerned, the dog had no place in the shit. See, the only time the dog would have had place in this situation right here is if the young man had went to Lafave's house. They brung that dog outside to attack this young man. Let's get into this story. Okay, as we know, Roseville Police returned to a neighborhood near Martin Road and Gratiot Avenue Thursday to investigate several fights that took place Wednesday on the street. Mind you, this happened probably about a couple weeks ago, but it is within this month's time, you know. But back to the story. One of the fights include a 19-year-old man releasing a dog to attack a man, his 32-year-old stepfather was fighting. William Lafave said his stepson released the dog to attack the man because someone said the man was had pulled a knife. Again, another lie, because I'm certain if this man had a knife, the way he was having to deal with that dog, the dog would have been stabbed, Lafave keg belly ass would have been stabbed, and anybody else. So that we know that's a lie. There was no knife. See? But back to the story. That's why the dog was let go, and the dog did his job to make sure he protected me from getting stabbed by the individual, said Lafave. The 20-year-old man was attacked by the dog, is recovering from multiple bite wounds. He went to a hospital and received stitches and was given a tetanus shot. He told 7 Action News that he never had a knife or any weapon when Lafave confronted him. I wish he had a gun. You want to know the truth about it? He should have. I wish he had a gun. He would have been well within his rights to shoot their ass. Action News talked to 3 other people who said they witnessed the frightening dog attack on the man, and all 3 said the young man did not have a knife, and they said Lafave threw the first punch. The fight stemmed from an ongoing dispute over 2 teenagers who are seeing each other. Angry words were exchanged on social media and tempers exploded when some teens went to Lafave's home to confront his stepson. On cell phone video, the teens can be heard saying that the stepson invited them over for a fight. A 17-year-old boy said Lafave threw the first punch at him. Lafave said he was protecting his family. Lafave did throw the first punch, and he got his fat keg belly ass whooped. And good for him. And he should be in jail. He should be in jail. If that boy is 17 years had knocked his ass down, Lafave is 32 years old. You see what I mean? That's considered right there an assault against a minor. If the boy is 17 years old, he's still a minor by law, okay? Let me see now. A 17-year-old boy said Lafave threw the first punch. Okay, we hit that. And he was protecting his family. All right. Then down the street, another fight broke out involving friends of both Lafave and the 17-year-old. As word spread that the police were on the way, some of the crowd scattered. But Lafave can be seen on cell phone video confronting the 20-year-old who remained on the sidewalk. The 20-year-old said that he hadn't been involved in any fight, and some witnesses believe Lafave's ego had been bruised. His ego wasn't the only one bruised, his ass was too, and that's what he's mad about. From the earlier fight, and he took his anger out on the 20-year-old boy. Well, 20-year-old, excuse me. Because he walked up with them. Roseville Police said after they conclude their investigation, a determination will be made related to what charges will be sought. And, well, they said, about this click the video. We already did that. And the faces of the juvenile was blurred. But, no, I don't think they should have been blurred because they was taking part doing a criminal act, and their asses should be brung up on charges too. See, this is the main reason why I say black people need to learn to stick together and stop fighting one another, because the only 2 times I see shit like this is when somebody's white jumping somebody black, and when it's black on black, and that's just all there is to it. That's the only time I see it. See, and there was some people in the damn window talking about call the police and this shit, they should have went out there and broke that shit up. You could have easily broke it up. See? Even with the fucking dog. See, some shit like that ever happens in my hood, and I'm right within ranks where I can see that shit in front of my house, and I can stop it. Guess what's gonna happen? It's done deal. It's over with. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this story. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.